my previous videos, I shared my latest findings of why two people who had great chemistry cannot really, work it out in a long-term relationship. And it is actually a very subtle sign of really a big major incompatibility in a relationship. And I realized why some women, they end up losing respect for their men in the relationship has a lot to do with actually this fundamental misalignment of values. And how does it actually show up? I can give you an example. Imagine that there is a man who is really dead set on his purpose of having his own financial freedom, building his own empire. And because of this, he dedicates a lot of time doing so. But you see, for a woman who is not really fundamentally appreciating that value of him, she would be thinking like, why is it so important for him to do this? Does he not value our relationship? He should be putting time in something else. He's just wasting his time, etc., etc. And in the long run, this can actually create lots of conflicts in the relationship. When there is not enough attunement, then she wouldn't understand his needs, his desires, and then he wouldn't really respond well, and he would feel frustrated, not seen, not understood. But when a woman can understand these values, she would be, okay, you need more time, it's fine, we can adjust, etc., etc. So there are other things. For example, when a person values certain things like cleanliness, like health, eating healthier, etc. If the other person actually doesn't value this, then they wouldn't, really hold a very high respect about it. They wouldn't really appreciate that trait. And then they might sometimes question, like, why is it so important for you, etc., etc. And then there is a mismatch. And because this person might value other things, for example, maybe they want traveling, and then they would be thinking, oh, why don't we travel more? Like, don't worry so much about these things that you are focusing at. Let's travel more instead. And then the other person, oh, but I want to dedicate my time on this, etc., etc. And then it creates conflicts that are very hard to match. So this is why fundamentally misaligned values can affect the relationship.